I'm on a G chord. I'm in a baritone right now. So if you'd like to join in a G chord, feel free. But yeah, just getting some practice, staying relaxed while you're. Hello, this is John with My First Ukulele, and today's video is why strumming feels so weird. Um, so I do get this question occasionally when students are beginning to play the ukulele or guitar. And yeah, strumming can feel a little bit weird if you're not used to it at first. And I definitely recommend the ukulele first over a guitar. And there's a few different reasons for that. But I'll give you some basic reasons why strumming can feel weird on the ukulele. So, first of all, strumming can feel weird, especially on the ukulele, because typically when you start the ukulele, we're told by most teachers that we're not going to use a guitar pick when we play. Now you can totally use a pick. You can use a ukulele pick if you'd like. There's nothing wrong with that. But the ukulele, in my opinion, is more of a tactile instrument. Like we are using our fingers like you would on a guitar, but typically we're using our thumb on the strings, or we're going to be using one of our fingers, like pointer finger. I like to combine my fingers together so it's like I'm holding a guitar pick, but I'm really playing with the end of my finger here. I'm able to get a lot more sound that way. But if I'm playing really fast, sometimes I'll just do my pointer finger just so I don't have my whole wrist that I'm trying to play with. So in the right hand, it can feel a little bit weird, I guess, if you're not used to it. My best way of teaching the strumming on a guitar or ukulele without a pick is pretend like you dipped your hand in a, I don't know, like a cup of water or something, and you're trying to fling the water off of your hand. So, and then relating that to strumming the ukulele, you got that water in your finger, and you're just trying to get that water off, right? You just like let your hand relax going down. Okay, so getting this to move in a way that's easy to do will take some work at first. Maybe when you're strumming, it'll feel like you're using your arm, like from your elbow at first. And we typically don't really want that. We just want a really good wrist motion, kind of like this. You're relaxed and you're kind of letting your hand kind of freely go as you're playing. So I'm on a G chord. I'm in a baritone right now. So if you'd like to join in a G chord, feel free. Yeah, just getting some practice, staying relaxed while you're strumming in this hand. Okay. Now, before we go on too far, let's talk about the left hand. So, unlike other instruments, like the piano, you only really have to hit one note at a time to create a sound. And you can create more than one note at a time by adding other fingers on either the right hand or the left hand. But on a ukulele, we have notes that you are putting your fingers on in the fretting hand, so that would be my left hand. And then we have open strings, right? So these three right now are open strings that I can play and they sound good with this note that I'm doing up here with the third fret, right? So we're kind of combining our hand. We're putting some fingers down to make a sound. That's my C chord. 2 fingers down and the other 2 are open. Right? So we are connecting our right hand to our left hand, even though we're not doing all of the strings with one other hand at the same time. So that's kind of a different thing going on altogether. But yeah, strumming can feel weird in that way. And if you're using a pick, I don't have a pick on me at the moment, but if you're using a pick, you have to be very specific with usually the strings that you're going to be using. We don't always strum every single string when you are doing some strumming or whenever you're doing melody picking. So I'll just try to pick here the dots on this ukulele. Right? So I just picked just one string at a time. Typically with my little ones, my little students, my students that are between 7 and 10 years old, they have a hard time really isolating one string or just like 3 or 4 strings at a time rather than all 6 on a guitar. They just want to do all the strings all the time. And that's not the accurate chord that we're going for. So that's why I really recommend the ukulele at first, because most of the time we are encouraged to strum more than one string if we are going for a chord. Now, beyond that, hitting the low A and the E string on a guitar can kind of wreak havoc with the sound of a chord that we're going for. So ukulele is the way to go, or a 3-string guitar, like a lute guitar would be something great as well. So that's fine. But yeah, so strumming can feel a little bit weird as you're trying to get your strumming hand especially to stay in motion. The last video I made was about why beginners lose the beat. And yeah, the most important thing is keeping this hand motion going. And tapping into that relaxation as you're going. So even if you add an up strum or up strums as you're doing this, should not feel very different than going down strums, right? I'm gonna change chord C. Back to G. I'm gonna go to F chord next. C and G. All right, so those are hopefully some tips that'll help you out with making strumming not feel so weird as you're doing it. It just takes practice. It takes daily practice. If you're able to get on your ukulele and play, find some songs that are inspiring to you. Try to keep them as simple as you can so you can really focus on what you're doing. And we have many more great topics coming up on My First Ukulele. Hit like and subscribe to the My First Ukulele channel down below, where you can catch many more great ukulele topics. I've been John with My First Ukulele, and when we meet up again, I'm going to be making a video on how to sing and play at the same time, how to sing and play your ukulele while strumming at the same time. So hopefully these videos are some good tips for you. Many more great topics to come. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.